Oh my God, it's oh, hey, thank you. That's so sweet. Really. Okay, you guys, you know the drill. You got the man. I need all of you, I swear, he could just start a cult right now. He could just make all of you do horrible, horrible things. It's okay. You know the drill, ladies. You've got people behind you. They need to be able to see. Take your picture, move along. Let's create a system. You guys are already pros at this, and we love you for it. Are you ready, babies?
What the hell am I thinking?
Feeding time at the zoo.
He stars as Sam Winchester. And he really is a hell of a nice guy. Please give it up for not only Jared Padalecki the man.
Hi guys. Thanks for coming out. I'm sorry things got crazy, but thanks for waking up early. I see some familiar faces and some fresh faces. So, hi. Hi again to everybody. I just had a great breakfast. Hi there. What are you drinking? Mocha Frappuccino?
Yes.
Is it?
Yes.
I totally made that up. I didn't know that. People are like, he's a huge Starbucks fan. He knows what they're drinking by seeing it. You're having a latte. You're having a triple, quadruple espresso. That'd be a lot of espresso. Huh? How have y'all been? Where did you come from? I didn't hear one thing. Where? Well, I know you came from Starbucks. Before that, I mean... Austria. Good day, mate. I'm just kidding. I know. I had to do Dumb and Dumber. Have y'all seen Dumb and Dumber? When at the very beginning, he's going, good day, mate. Reno. Nice. It's such a shorter trip to Vegas. I'd have been like, Jared, Vegas, Jared. I'm going to Vegas.
Vegas sucks.
Yeah, that's true. You always walk away poorer and fatter. At least I do, so it kind of sucks for me. How are y'all guys? Good? Where'd y'all come from? Here? Australia, Texas. San Antonio, right on. Dallas? I hear Dallas. Where was that? Nice. That's all right. I can't either. That's why they give me this thing. I get to cheat. Have y'all heard Samantha today? She sounds like this. Hey, Jared. I was like, what did they do to you? Should I be nervous? Should I protect myself with some cough drops? But yeah, apparently she had a great time. Yes? Can I get some cough drops? They do? Hall's eucalyptus? That was my only guess. I was so good with the mocha frappuccino earlier. I'm kind of pushing my luck now. I'm just like, guess not a lot of stuff. I see a lot of cameras. We should try and get everybody together and do one of those Matrix style things where you just flip through the pages. I'll move really slowly. Everybody take a lot of pictures. Now, if we can get everybody to print out one little screenshot of that, we'll make a flip book. That would be great. Does anybody have any questions? I feel like I'm useless up here unless I can serve some purpose. You're closest. That's interesting. Jensen has a lot more time to plan. He's a sneaky old bugger. But let's think. I've done my fair share of things to him. I tell the wardrobe lady sometimes to sew up the underside of his pants. So he's putting his pants on and going, Why can't I? And so I hear about it later. I usually, because our trailers are always next to each other, I'll hear, Jared! Damn it! And so, you know I've got him. But I usually use the help of people. But I learned early on also that as the only two actors on the set normally, unless we have obviously one of our recurring guest stars or one of our temporary guest stars, that we need to team up a lot more than we need to work against each other. With people like Kim Manners, who have been around for a few more years in the business than we have, we're more on the same team now than against each other. So now we're working to plan stuff against Kim Manners specifically. So, I saw a hand in the back earlier. I'll go with you. That's right.
Hi.
Hi.
I have another question. I just have something I want to tell you.
All right. Easier for me.
I wanted to thank you very much for playing Sam, because Sam has helped me through a lot of issues in my life. I lost my husband 6 years ago, and Sam, with his loss of Jessica, has really helped me in my life. And on top of that, with Supernatural, I have met some really incredible people online. And we have a little group called the Supernatural Geek Team. And there's 4 members here today. The 5th one is not here. So we have actually made t-shirts for you and Jensen to be honorary Geek Team members. Can I bring it up to you?
I'll take it, please. And thank you so much for your very kind words also. I mean, we always say this, but we mean it when we say it. Like, y'all really are the reason for the show. And, you know, there's a lot of work out there. And that's what we're excited to be doing this. All right. I hope I get to be sergeant also. Okay, good. As long as it wasn't gonna, no, this, I hope, I'm sorry? Oh, right on, cool. Sammy's girl, that's right. That's right, Sammy's girl, pay attention. Oh, we do have a microphone. Right on. I wanted to be the one with the mic, because then I can just start talking into it and everybody kind of has to listen. Now I have to share the stage. Where'd it go?
It's right there. Hi.
Hi.
I'm Rachel.
I'm Jared.
Hi, Jared. I had no idea. It's very nice to meet you. So in the last 3 seasons, you guys have killed a lot of nasties, and you've used a lot of different methods. Of all the different weapons and techniques you've used, your characters have used to kill a bad thing. Or not kill them, just get rid of them. What's your favorite to work with of all the weapons?
That I've ever worked with or to keep working with?
Either. Both. Let's do both.
You know what? I love the sawed-off shotgun.
Better than a regular shotgun?
Yeah, you gotta go, yeah, sawed-off is better than regular, but I was talking at breakfast. I had a great breakfast this morning. And I was talking about, or we were talking about the episode with Gordon where I did the wall wire. Yeah, and though it was one of those hard things because I love Sterling. He's an awesome guy. He's really talented. He's really fun to be around. And so I was like, I don't want him to die. But I was like, but I get to kill him really cool, so that's all right. And I started to get the little thing, and I'm like, okay, what do I do now? You know. But that was kind of the most exciting. Also because it's sort of where we saw Sam get to be badass, bad bud. Okay. Well, I said it. Hey there, mocha frappuccino.
You have no idea how glad I am for this microphone.
Nice. You better not steal my thunder, because I'll come over there.
Are you kidding? I screened my voice out last night. Yesterday I was like projecting.
Okay, good.
So, this isn't my question, it's my best friend's question.
Okay.
If you could have live one day without any consequences, what would you do?
What I do?
You can't kill anyone because she said she'd be creeped out.
I wouldn't kill anybody.
But yeah, other than that, what would you do?
Without any consequences. Like you're not gonna die if you... I think well, first off, I think my first reaction is I'd eat a lot. And I'd find the best buffet or something, especially because I guess you're not paying for it, because that's no consequences, so I'm kind of getting interested in this day now. I'm gonna be in the airplane on the way home going like, what else would I do? I'd probably have a lot of food. I'd probably have a lot of steak or something. I see a sweetie in the back putting her hand out on the stage. Can you yell up to me? Because I don't know where the microphone went. The hardest, that's a great question. For me, the hardest supernatural episode I ever did was actually the last one we shot before the strike, which aired before Just and Bello, but we actually shot Mystery Spot at the very end, and it was where Dean dies a lot, and that was really hard for me because it was a very fun episode to shoot with the talking over each other and everything like that, but to have to keep on getting in the mindset of somebody who's watching your brother and best friend die, because if you don't find the truth in the character and you don't find the truth in the moment, then there's no use in you really acting it. You're just being lazy. So I try to really commit to it, but it's really hard. You're like, you know what you're gonna shoot, and you're like, I don't want to shoot that. I don't want to pretend he's dying, because then I'm gonna get sad. And you're walking around all sad. But I'm happy now, because he's alive. So I don't have to work all day myself. What did that mic sneak off to?
Hi.
Hi.
Well, both your first names, Jared and Jensen, are great names. Surely you don't call each other by your first name every time. What do you call each other when it's just the two of you, or just among friends?
I call him ugly. Everybody else calls him pretty, so I know that every time I say ugly, he knows who's talking to him. I think besides ugly, I'll say nerd. No, I'm just kidding. I'll probably call him Apples or Schmapples a lot. Schmack? Schmack. Yeah. That's probably the most common one.
What does he call you?
He calls me Lord. Man, I wish I could be idol, hero, some variation. I think he calls me giant or stretch or something. I get stretch a lot. If I hear stretch on the set, I turn around after talking to me. And meanwhile, there's like a yoga instructor going, okay, you need to stretch. No yoga instructors on set. That was in my head. Hi.
Hi. I'm Ginger.
Hi, Ginger.
Hi.
I'm Jared. That's Rachel.
We've noticed.
I had kind of two things. One was going with Mystery Spot. I know you said that you had a really good time bringing out like the dark side of Sam. What was kind of going through your head during the montage where Sam's just like a psycho serial killer? Because that freaked me right out. And also, Sam finally memorized the exorcism. Do you have it memorized? Like, could you spin it off right now?
How does it start? I think once I get going, I can kind of exorcizamus te omnis immundus spiritus, omnis immundus satanicum potestas, omnis incursio infernalis adversarii, omnis legio, omnis congregatio. That's bizarre. What did I just say? What just came out of my mouth? What just happened? Yeah, who knows? I hope I didn't curse anybody. That wasn't directed at anybody. Except she came late, so it's your fault. I'm just kidding. I'm glad you're here safe. And then the one before that was...
Mystery Spot with the...
Oh!
Evil Sam.
Demon Sam. I wanted to be robotic. I wanted to be emotionless. Like all the emotion had gone from Sam, and he couldn't hurt anymore. So he had turned off his will to be attached to anything. I wanted it to be very robotic, and Kim and I worked it out because we were like, should he be angry or should he be, sad? And we ended up sort of together coming to the idea that he's not any anymore. It's gone. He's gone through so much that it's all there, the anger and the sad, but he's just pushed it out so much that he's just on a mission, So that was what I tried to do. Thank you. Thank you.
I know that monsters are real, but if they were real, would you fight them or just...
Will you fight them?
I would run so fast. On know my legs are skinny, but they can move fast. Unless they were picking on you, and then I'd get them. Uh-oh. Was that Latin? I couldn't hear it.
No, his initial question, he said, would you fight him or piss your pants? And then he apologized for the laugh.
Well, I wouldn't fight them, so I didn't realize there was one of two options. I would do it while running, so no one. I'd still run really fast. Is that Tony Romo?
Yes.
I have that jersey, man. I like it.
Dallas is your favorite team, right?
Dallas is my favorite team. Is Dallas your favorite team?
Yes.
Awesome, man. I'm Jared.
Who's your favorite player on Dallas?
My favorite player on Dallas would probably be Jason Witten. Yeah, I love Tony Romo, but Jason Witten's a really hard-working guy, and he makes me think that, you know, with hard work and a lot of perseverance, you can get to the top of your game. Plus, he seems cool. Plus, he's a lot bigger than I am, so if I ever met him, I would want to say that he's my favorite player, because he could probably kick my butt. But I have a Tony Romo jersey. Actually, my Christmas present from Jensen was a Tony Romo jersey, that same one you're wearing. And he has one too, so now me, you, and Jensen all have one. Cool, man. It's nice talking to you, buddy. Okay, we're over there. Hi.
I'm loud anyway.
Nice.
My question is, you played Dean Forrester on Gilmore Girls, and then you... Ow!
Just totally kidding.
And then you went to Sam Winchester on Supernatural.
Who did that?
So, when you were on set, somebody would go, okay, Dean, you have to stand there. Did you, like, go over, or when you heard
I
Dean
absolutely
turn?
did. I absolutely did. At first, now everybody calls us Jared and Jensen, but at first, no one knew anybody, and so it was Sam and Dean. It was, you know, Sam's over there, Dean's over there, and so I just kind of started walking, and there I'd see Jensen, like, what are you doing? Like, what are you doing? Oh yeah, I'm just seeing how you're doing, you know? And go over to my mark. But for a while, there was a big learning curve of having to get into the character of Sam.
Hi,
Hey man.
I'm Stephanie.
Nice, I'm Jared.
What's your favorite episode that you filmed?
First off, that's my favorite shirt. My favorite episode that I filmed would be, that's a very good question. I've never really thought about that. I thought about sort of stuff I'm either proud of or sad with. But you know what? I always go back to the episode Skin, where Sam and Dean fought. And it was a lot of fun. It was sort of the first time in the shooting of Supernatural that we did something so drastically different. I mean, it was the 7th episode of the series, so we were sort of doing the same thing, hunting a monster and killing it, and then going home. Hunting a monster, killing it, going home. I was like, you're gonna fight your brother. I was like, ooh. I kind of like I liked the idea of it, and I didn't like that he won, but I liked that he then killed him after he won, which was kind of bizarre. But it was a lot of fun to shoot that sequence. So I'd say Skin.
Hi, Jared.
How are you?
I'm Deanna.
I'm Jared.
Hi. My personal favorite episode was Born Under a Bad Sign. How much fun was that?
That was a lot of fun. I would actually say that ranks up there with Skin, because I got to be bad, and I like that. Yeah, that was a lot of fun because Sam got to be tough, and I know he had a demon in him to make him tough, but tough is still tough, right? I was tired of being kind of like, Dean, come save me, you know? And it was a lot of fun to, you know what's funny is that one of the things I liked about Born Under a Bad Sign is it pitted the brothers against each other again. And not like it's not some repressed thing, I want to fight Jensen or anything, but it's just, I think it's such an interesting story to tell, like what would turn two brothers against each other. And of course, both times it's been either a shapeshifter or a demon, and the brothers actually love each other. They just are fighting a demon version of the other. But I think it's just an interesting story to tell. And we get along so much that it's fun to fight, you know? Thank you.
Hi, Jared.
Hi.
I'm Hanukkah from Atlanta.
I'm Jared from San Antonio. Then Los Angeles, then Vancouver.
I have two things. First off, I have a friend named Evelyn in Indonesia who is a huge fan, and she wanted me to make sure I told you hi and congratulations on your engagement.
What? Tell her thank Indonesia.
Indonesia. She was the one that told me about this conference because she heard about it before I did.
Come on. Nice.
The second thing, okay, we know that Sam is afraid of clowns. What are you afraid of?
Well, first off, tell your friend that I love Nesians. What is Sam afraid of, or what is Jared afraid of? Jared is afraid of nothing. Just kidding. I'm totally a chicken. You know, we were talking about planes at breakfast, and I'm not really scared of flying unless I'm on the flight with somebody who's a bad flyer. And one time I was sitting in the aisle, and there was a girl sitting on the opposite side of me. She must have been 8 or 9 years old. And every time there was any turbulence or any noise or anything, she would go like this. And so at first it sort of just caught me. I was like, oh, okay, she's all right. But then she kept on getting so jumpy that I was like, and I was like, man, if she's so scared, I should be scared too. Sort of that crazy, you know, if one person's doing it, the other person must do it too. So I'm scared by 8-year-old girls, I guess. I guess that's what it boils down to.
Hello, Jared. I'm Jessie, and I'm here with my granddaughters, my family.
Right on.
Yes. They actually got me watching you a couple years ago. I think you're absolutely wonderful. You're natural. You're a favorite. But what
Talk some more.
What I'd actually like to say is, we saw your fiancée yesterday, Sandy. She is so refreshing, so natural, so beautiful, and we love hearing her. And we just want to tell you, we think you're so blessed just having her.
I am. Thank you so much.
And she said that you loved board games.
I do.
So we went and bought you a Disney board game so you can remember Florida. So
come on.
Can I bring it up to you?
Please do.
Okay, thank you.
Thank you. And thank you for your support of Sandy. She is a doll, and I'm glad y'all guys were nice to her. Because I have big friends that'll kick your butt if you're not nice to her. I love presents. What do I get? I will. Thank you so much. And thank you to your family. I got a Monopoly game, so I can't know better. That's awesome. Look at me. I'm gonna play with my stuff. Y'all talk for a while. Who's next?
Oh, did you stand up?
Hi.
Hi, Jared. I was kind of wondering, not to be pessimistic, but like when...
What's your name?
Lindsay. Hi.
Hi, Lindsay.
Hi. When Supernatural's over, what are you going to miss most about playing Sam Winchester, or the entire experience? Because I know you said that everybody's really close-knit, and everybody said that yesterday. So, you know, what are you going to miss the most?
For a long time.
I know from sort of, I guess, kind of experience, like I sort of dealt with this during the strike, because, you know, we didn't know if it was over or not, so I sort of started missing things about the show, because we didn't know if we were coming back. And I missed the camaraderie. I missed the camaraderie that this show breeds. Like, even between us sitting here today, from the producers and the writers and the people who are making the show, to everybody who works in the cast and crew, to everybody who keeps the show going, there's such a family aspect to it. And I've worked on some great shit, like Gilmore Girls. I had a great time. I got along with everybody. I made buddies. I just ran into Milo a week ago, and it was like old times. But this has been such a family. Like, I've seen so many faces and got so much support that I feel like from the support of the fans of this show alone, I could go for the rest of my career and not get any more support, but be fine, because I know that people have been so supportive. So I'd have to say the just general camaraderie and brotherhood and family that Supernatural has built, that we're all a part of, so thank you guys.
Hi, I'm Amanda.
Hi.
And you're Jared, right?
I'm Jared. I'm Amanda.
That's what I thought. Okay. Well, I just was wondering because I was a former art major. I graduated with an art degree.
Oh wow.
And you're going to play Thomas Kincaid in an upcoming movie. And I was wondering, since you're doing that, if you had any kind of art background or interest in art or anything.
I'm actually very interested in art, and I did already play Thomas Kincaid. We already finished the movie.
Oh yeah. Okay.
And I am happy to say that I did draw and paint, and I am awful. Awful. I have so much respect for you, for people that can create with things, because I tried to draw a tree and could have been a blob. I called it a tree, but I have a great time doing it. I wish it was a talent. It seems like a great way to enjoy nature. I'd go jogging in Stanley Park up in Vancouver, and I'd see people sitting down sketching. Sandy and I were at a museum over the holidays, and people were sitting down sketching sculptures, and I was like, that's so much cooler than taking a picture. Like, here's my picture, here's my drawing. So, but I have no talent. Well, thank you very much. Thank you. Where did that go? Hi.
Hi, I'm Terry.
Hi there.
I wanted to ask you, the mystery spot where you were in the diner and you guys were doing that dialogue back and forth, how long did you guys take that to do that?
It took a while, not as long as you would think, but since he's not here, I'm going to completely blame it on Jensen. And I'm going into detail. There was a line, I can't remember exactly what the line is. It's Sam Winchester wears makeup. Sam Winchester cries. And every morning when he, okay, it was something like the line where I say, or we say, and every morning when he wakes up, okay, enough. He would do it too early. He'd say every morning when he wakes up, okay, enough. And I'd be like, you're supposed to say he. And then I wouldn't say he because I figured he wasn't going to say it, and then he'd say it. And I was like, well, what are we doing? You know, or he'd like skip a line. But we had done it, we ride together to work every day. We get picked up and go to work. And so we have about 30, 45 minutes in the beginning of the day to go through our lines and to think of ideas and to run through cool moments or what we're going to do. And so we knew that day was going to be big because they wanted it to be, you know, very crisp. And so we just I had him read it a bunch of times because the idea is that Sam is mimicking Dean. And so I wanted to know how he would say it as Dean. So I just had him read it again. And I started kind of doing it silently as he was doing it. And then I was like, all right, let's try it. And so then we gave it a shot. But also right before that scene, we sat in his trailer and just were going da 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 da. And then we sort of put our heads down and went straight to set. And we were like, don't talk to us. We're like, go. We're in the zone. So, and then we got to set and he ruined it all anyways. But yeah, that was a lot of fun. That was, when I read that, I was like, that's going to be really fun to shoot. And the hardest part was not laughing because everybody else was laughing. And so, and it was sort of, you know what? I also remember, this is weird, but as you're doing it, you're so surprised and happy that it worked that you sort of forget that you have another line coming. So you're going, you don't know everything. Yes, I do. Really? Yeah. Sam Winchester wears makeup. And then you're like, we did it. And you're like, oh wait, Sam Winchester is wearing sex. We did it again. And so you keep on getting excited that you're doing it, that you sort of think about how cool it was that you just talked at the same time. You're like, yeah, we kick ass, kick butt. But we ended up getting it on camera, so I guess it worked. Thanks.
Hi, my name's Kevin from the UK. We're way behind in the airings. I think we had the Christmas episode about 2-3 weeks ago.
Okay.
That was quite light-hearted in terms of, well, mutilations and evil Santas, but mainly there's quite a dark undertone. Do you enjoy doing the light-hearted stuff, more like when you had the unlucky charm, where you lost your shoe down the drain, that sort of stuff? Yeah. Do you enjoy that moment? Does that break up the whole dark tone of the whole series a little bit?
You know what? I enjoy it. I've never, and I'm totally not fishing being here, I've never thought I was funny. I've never been like, yeah, I can get up there and like act funny, you know? I've always really liked drama. And so it's been a fun opportunity. That's why they don't give me a lot of funny stuff. They're like, he's not funny, don't give him funny stuff. But anyways, also Sam's such a serious character, or has been, and it's such a dark show that it's hard to really work in comedy seamlessly. And we've had a few funny episodes. Like we had one, that is a funny one, where the bad rabbit's foot, and you know, the Hellhounds episode, and the Tall Tales episode. But I have a lot of fun doing it. I think it's pleasant to break up the dark. I mean, someone famous said, if you make them laugh, then you can make them cry. You know, and it's just the idea that you need the yin and the yang. It can't just be, you know, here we are, only going to be dark and scared, and I'm going to be scared for an hour. Like, I think the writers want to laugh and be scared and cry. The audience wants to laugh and be scared and, you know, scream and throw things at the, you know, so you want to have everything. And I think adding humor actually helps accentuate the dark side of the show. Good question. Thanks, man. And thanks for coming from the UK. I don't know if you've been here for a while, but... Nice. Nice.
My name is Max, and you're cool. He's gonna die, or are you gonna save him?
You're really cool. That's a really good question. But there are cooler people than me that will really do bad things to me if I give away the ending. I just read, obviously Sam's going to do everything in his power to save Dean, and he's going to call on other people that might have powers that Sam does not to help. But we're going up against a big bad demon, so we don't know how it's going to work out just yet. Thanks for the question, man.
Hi, I'm Jessica.
Hi.
Some of the episodes really scare us, like jumping out and everything. Do any of the episodes ever scared you?
Yes. A lot of times when I'm really heavy in the show, it's hard to be scared because you remember shooting and everything and you're like, oh yeah, here comes the scare. But the one that I can remember most recently that really scared me was The Kids Are All Right, with the little suckling kids. And the whole reflection thing, that always scares me, where the camera's coming around and you're like, there's gonna be somebody behind him, you know? And you're just going, ooh, I can't wait. But then it breaks back and then they're behind him on the other side. You're like, I wasn't ready for that, I wanted him to be over there with the camera. But that really scared me, and their faces, and yeah, when you see them through the mirror and the glass, that was kind of spooky. So yeah, they do scare me. Most of the times when I watch the show, I'm like being self-critical, or like, oh, I wish I would have done that, or I wish I would have done this. But that show was really like a Dean episode, you know what I mean? It was all about his backstory with the kid. I think I had 2 days off, which is, you know, more than I've ever had. So I got to watch the show as an audience member, and I remember it scared me. Thanks.
Hi Jared, I'm Laura.
Hi Laura.
Just playing off what you were saying about New Mix, I have to say I think season 3, in my opinion, has had the best mixture per episode of angst,
thank you.
humor, and scariness. But I think I was really sad to see Henriksen go this season.
To see which?
Agent Henriksen.
Oh, I know. Yeah.
I hated to see him go, but of all the recurring characters, which has been your favorite character and why?
Character, not actor or actress. Which has been my favorite recurring character? That's a good question. I did love Henriksen. He was a lot of fun to shoot with. He was a cool guy, and he did a great job and added a whole new adult element and aspect to the show. I always like the recurring demons for some reason, because I feel like, you know, usually if we run into demons, they have to be killed off. But even from the demon that was Nicky Acox in season 1 that ended up becoming Sam in season 2 for a little bit. Yeah, because I think it's starting to give us an insight into what it is we're going against. You know, we know ghosts are bad and Wendigos are bad and bugs are bad, and so you know, kill those things. But it's really interesting trying to figure out, because I still like to watch it as an audience member whenever I can and try and figure out what the writers are thinking. Like, I'm in the same boat as y'all guys. I'm going like, what are the writers doing? Like, what are they trying to hint at in this episode that we're going to see in 3 episodes and go, oh yeah, remember when this happened, blah, blah, blah. So I like the recurring demons. And I guess Ruby's been a really cool character because she's revealed so much about Sam. And we're going, wait a second, here's this demon saying that that Sam was supposed to be the leader, and like she's trying to get him to turn into a demonic android. So I like the recurring demons. I think they tell us a lot about the show.
Hi, Jared. I'm Erin.
Hi.
Yesterday we heard Sandy say that your dog Harley was all right, and after the surgery, and I'm just really happy to hear that.
Thank you. I'm Sue. She didn't tell me nothing.
And back to the art thing that she was talking about. We actually did drawings of your dogs for you.
Oh, come on.
And we wanted to give them to you, so can we give
Please
them?
do.
Okay.
That's amazing. Yeah, see, my dog drawings look like my human drawings. It's like 4 legs and a head, an ear, sometimes 2. Wow. Look at this, guys. That'll go with me to Vancouver, thank you. I don't have Harley, so it's good to have my dogs with me. Thanks, guys. No one ever drew my dogs for anyone else on Gilmore Girls. That's what I'm saying, the people in the show where we've become a brotherhood and sisterhood. I guess mostly a sisterhood. Ladies. That's cool. I'm inducted into the sisterhood? Don't tell my fiance. I know. Thank you very much, by the way.
Hi.
Hi, Satan.
I'm Naomi, and I actually took that exorcism personally.
You still got the horns. It didn't work.
I'm very powerful.
Apparently.
But I have a question.
Sure.
Which is, if you could be in a remake of any classic film, which one would you be in, and who would you like to have as your co-stars?
Wow, that's a great question. I think most recently, the classic film that I sort of watched, partially because I hadn't seen it in a while and partially because I was working with him, was Lawrence of Arabia with Peter O'Toole. And that, I watched it, and it's a meal of a movie. It's 2 discs and 3-something hours or 4 hours, and it's never boring and it's never slow. And I think his character, L. Lawrence, is so powerful and such a leader. And it's exactly how Peter O'Toole is, by the way. He just walks in, he doesn't disrespect anybody, but he commands respect just the way he holds himself. And I think that'd be a lot of fun to shoot. And then my guest star would be Jessica Biel. I'm just kidding, totally kidding. I have a lot of actors that I love to work with, like the Johnny Depps, obviously, and yeah. So I think if I could choose a guest star, I'd Johnny Depp. Ow!
Hey, Jared.
Hi.
Can you tell us a little bit about what the easiest aspect of Sam's personality to tap into besides...
The looks.
I was going to say besides being a smarty pants.
Probably the smart assness.
And what is the hardest to tap into because it's so unlike you?
Okay. The easiest is the... It's a great question. I think the easiest is probably his analytical mind. Like I'm definitely I don't want to say I'm a thinker because that makes it sound like I'm intelligent, but I mean I like to think things out. I like to try and see it from different aspects, and it was easy for me to kind of get in that aspect of Sam's character, seeing it from this angle instead of that angle, instead of just the first angle, trying to play devil's advocate. Like I'll find myself arguing with Sandy sometimes and saying something that I don't even think is true, but I'm just saying it to try and see where it goes, you know? And so I think Sam has a little bit of that. Sam's like, wait, Dean, like, what about this, you know? What if the demon's good? Even if Sam thinks the demon is bad or knows the demon is bad, he's saying, let's think it out first. And the hardest part has been, his willingness to sacrifice himself to hunt ghosts. I mean, it's hard to tap into that in reality, you know? It's hard to go like, oh yeah, that's kind of like how I like to, you know, chase spirits. I'll just tap into that part. So anything dealing with the supernatural has been it was tough at first to find the reality, because you're going, watch out for the Wendigo, you know, and you want to say it like, dun, 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 but you have to remember that it's real and that you're very scared, but you know what it is. And so his knowledge of ghosts sometimes, there's a scene that we just shot, and I'm saying, and the girl's saying, you know, it said, come to me. And I'm going, what words did he use? And she says, come to me, like 1,000,000 times. And then it hits Sam, like, oh, it's this. And I'm like, I don't know what it is, but Sam knows his dad's journal back and forth about all these demons, so that's been the toughest part. Where is it now? I see so many hands.
Hi.
Hi.
I'm Cam.
I'm Jared.
This is so weird. Like you live in my TV.
Pause. Hi, Cam.
Yesterday, someone asked Jim Bieber what his favorite charity was, and I was wondering what your favorite charity was, or if there's any causes that are close to your heart.
There are many causes that are close to my heart. I've been very upfront about how I feel about rescuing dogs and just animal shelters in general. Sandy, I know, is a fan of St. Jude's Children's Hospital, and that's also another very worthy cause. But at least for me, I've always had a special soft spot for animals.
All right.
All right.
First, I want to say thank you for coming out here. We know how busy your schedule is, and the fact that you even made today is just awesome. And
crazy busy, but this is but that's work, and this is why I work. So.
I actually have a question for you. We would like to know, my friend and I, would like to know what you think of the fan fictions and the RPGs, and most of all of Wincest, because Jensen has said a few things. We want to know your opinion.
I'm obviously a little spooked by Wincest, because I'm like, is that Jensen? But the fan fiction and the RPGs, I think, is sort of an aspect of what I was talking about earlier, about how everybody's taken apart in Supernatural, and they're not just watching it to, you know, I don't see anybody writing episodes of Grey's Anatomy, you know, go like, and then the doctor will say this and use a scalpel, but they become really passionate about the show, and I think especially for the fans of Supernatural, it's great. It's a great learning tool and exploring tool to explore this world. So I'm supportive. Hi.
Hi, Jared.
How are you?
So excited to see you.
Good. I'm excited to see you.
Sandy yesterday said you might like to do a Western, and I was just curious.
Yeah.
My favorite is The Good, the Bad, and the Ugly.
That's my father's favorite Western, and that's the Western that I sort of resort to if I'm talking about Westerns. That's hard to beat. All the Sergio Leone Westerns are pretty incredible, but yeah, I'd have to agree with you on that.
What's your favorite, and what would you like to do?
I'd totally say The Good, the Bad, and the Ugly is my favorite. Not just to steal from you, but that's what originally got me into Westerns. It's my father's second favorite movie. His favorite is Ben-Hur. And his second favorite is The Good, the Bad, and the Ugly. So he would watch it regularly, and I'd sit down. And at first when I was a kid, I was like, I need more explosions, you know? Like, what's with all this sand and stuff? But now as I've grown older and thought, it'd be cool to be tough, I'd definitely go with The Good, the Bad, and the Ugly.
Charlton Heston died yesterday. Yeah.
Are you kidding?
I'm not kidding. This morning.
He died?
Very sorry to hear that.
He died?
Sorry.
He was a great talent, man.
Oh, wow.
His work lives on, and they'll live on through that. You wanted a question. I don't think that Mike's going to make it to you. I think I might. For those of you who couldn't hear the microphone, she wants to know if I'm going to go Antichrist. And I would actually like to. I'd actually like to see where Sam can go. I think it'd be very interesting. I mean, I think we've seen Sam be the good guy for so long. That'd be interesting just to see him give it a shot, you know, and see what he's powerful of. We heard so much for the last 3 years about, you know, Sam's different, Sam's like this. Why does Sam have headaches and see visions? Like, what can he do? And I'm as curious as all of you are. I want to know, what can Sam do? So. That's true. The way they explained it, I don't know if it's in an episode that's aired yet, but that they went dormant like a volcano. They just sort of, because I believed they were gone, they sort of went down into my belly. So, but hopefully they're ready to come back up out of my belly. How are you?
Hi, sorry, where place is going? I don't know.
You and Samantha Paris sound the exact same right now.
Yeah, we've been chilling all night. My name's Rachel.
Hi, Rachel.
Jared.
That's Rachel.
Oh my God, it's him. Running joke. Well, first, I want to say I was totally Team Forrester and Demo Girls. Big roaring socks from the
I agree.
I mean, I want a team like that. I mean, come on. All right, first thing, it's kind of two parts. My friend's got a question, but I want to see you do the face from when you lost your shoe. I think that was the cutest thing ever.
All right, then I'm going to need everybody in the audience on 3 to say action, because an actor can't act without action. So, 1, 2, 3. Someone call cut. Thank you. I was in the moment.
My friend Lisa wanted to know, in the Christmas episode, the Santa.
Yeah.
Was that you?
The Santa?
The Santa, the creepy ass Santa that.
No, but that was my stunt double. Mike Carpenter has been my stunt double since Wendigo, and he was the Scarecrow going through the thing, and Jensen shoots him. Really creepy, great. He's the fugly one. That's right. That's right. He was that, and he was also the bad Santa. So when they need a big guy, because my stunt double was pretty big, not me, but him, they use him a lot, and they're obviously familiar with his work, and they know that he does a great job. I wish it would have been me. That would have been fun. That would have been a lot of fun. Yeah, that's what.
Thank you.
Yeah, thank you.
I'm Peter.
Hey.
I have a 7-year-old rescue Doberman, and he's a Supernatural fan, so he appreciates that you're a fan of him too.
Right on, man.
And especially since you're getting married and gonna have projects and stuff, I'm the benefits attorney for Lowe's, so I gotta ask, Home Depot or Lowe's?
I think the answer is obvious. I gotta go Lowe's. I gotta go Lowe's. Actually, truthfully, there's a Lowe's closer to my place than Home Depot. Not like I go to Home Depot anyways, but yeah, go Dobermans.
Somebody already took my question, but I just wanted to say a few of my friends couldn't come, but I talked to them online last night. They wanted to say congratulations to you and Sandra. And we also, I didn't bring it with me because I didn't know they were giving it, but we put like a little fan book together, and it has some more like graphics because we can't draw. But yeah. But we made that for you, and my friend wanted to, you know, like I said, congratulate you, and she actually is the one that got me into the whole, because I used to watch Gilmore Girls, and I was like with Dean and Roy. And I was like upset with Roy when she went with Milo,
But Milo's a nice guy. But...
yeah, but I wanted to say, you know, for me and her, that you're a very good actor, you inspire both of us. We love doing RPGs, but we just want to say thank you for being you and...
Well, thank y'all guys very much. I didn't do anything, so thank you for your support for making it possible.
I also just wanted to say next time you see Jensen, give him a hug for her because she's a big Jensen fan too.
I can't promise that. But
yeah, and just wanted to say thank you.
Thank you very much. Maybe I'll throw something at Jensen.
Good morning. It is morning still, huh? I'll hug her. I don't know about Jensen, but I'll hug Sam. Oh, really? We do bite.
That was so easy.
One of them wishes you would bite her, but
Bring her on up.
they actually solicited questions for me to ask you, and one of the really good ones that I liked was,
I love how she blames her friends first. It's gonna be like, what size underwear do you wear? From my friend who couldn't make it.
I understand how cold he was yesterday because my friend wanted to know, so, I'll ask anything. Like, in What Is and What Should Never Be, you did what people refer to as the prissy bitch face in the alternate universe.
Zinger right across the jaw there. I'm gonna go cry in the corner.
No, and in this episode, when you said bad Santa, you made this really cool expression on your face. I just wondered, do you know you're doing those expressions? Or do you
I have no idea.
They're awesome when you do them. I mean,
Thank
you
you.
really do good with your facial expressions.
Thank you.
But she just wanted me to ask you that.
Yeah, no, I've never known. That's the God's honest truth. When I was working with, it's such a name drop, but when I was working with Peter O'Toole, who's obviously an amazing actor, arguably the greatest of all time, he was saying he's never, ever in his life done a line to a mirror. He's saying never. And I thought it, and I was like, let's see, 8 Oscar nominations, and he doesn't care what he looks like. He says it should just come out through you, and you shouldn't be worried about what you look like doing it, because it'll come across. So I just sort of try and, I read things like that, like I read things Daniel Day-Lewis writes, and Johnny Depp writes, or Inside the Actor Studio, and I try and be like them, so I can say I'm like them. So I'm a lot like Peter O'Toole. Thank you. Where did it go?
Hi. In Bad Day at Black Rock, what was harder, all the falling down or being set on fire?
We had breakfast together. She waited all this time to ask, so she embarrassed me in front of y'all guys. The set on fire is always odd when they tell you you're gonna do a stunt scene. Funt? It's a funt. When they tell you you're gonna do a stunt scene, like a falling stunt scene, you're like, okay, I'll put knee pads on and make sure I don't bust my kneecap open or my elbow or something. But then when they tell you, oh yeah, next episode, we're gonna set you on fire, you're like, so what's going on next episode? We're gonna set you on fire. So that was definitely pretty weird. So I'd have to say being set on fire was probably the most uncomfortable thing I've had to do for the show, period. Because it's fire. Very simple. It's not like, let's keep it contained, it's fire. It's like putting a bear on set and going, let's hope he's okay. And plus, I have bad experience with fire. I wasn't there on set, but during House of Wax, an errant fire burnt the stage down. So you can't control fire. And if you can, then you need it on set. So I'd say that. Where'd it go?
Right here. Hi, Jared.
Yes.
I'm Heather.
How are you?
I'm good. How are you?
Good.
Excellent. Great.
Good. It's lag time. It's still like 9 a.m. What did she say?
I hear that you're doing a Friday the 13th.
I am.
And is it kind of like a remake?
Try not.
Or
It's a retelling. It's more of a. I read that it was like the difference between a prequel and a sequel and a mid-quel. I guess it's a mid-quel. It's a retelling of the story. It's not a remake of the original. It's sort of a whole new telling. It's almost more like another Friday the 13th movie than it is a remake of Friday the 13th.
how are you going to make it different so that we all are excited about yet
Lots
another
of
course?
faces.
Excellent.
Lots of faces, and I'm just naked the whole time.
What's up, man? The king is in the building. Okay, where's the next one? I lost track of it. Oh, there you are.
Hey, this is a dumb question, but back to the Dallas Cowboys.
All right.
What do you think about them possibly changing the name to Urban Cowboys? Because I'm from Texas and I think it's retarded.
I don't think, they better not. They've always been, they've never been in Dallas. They've always been in Irving.
It's always been Urban.
So even with the new stadium.
Yeah. And, well, no, they're going to change it to Arlington Cowboys.
Oh, really?
Like, how about them Arlington Cowboys? It just sounds retarded to me.
Yeah.
I was wondering what you thought about that.
Plus, I don't know how to spell Arlington, so Dallas is so much easier. I think they better not. I don't think they will, but I think they better not.
You are going to the Dallas convention, aren't you?
That's the plan. I mean,
I hope so.
I hope so, yeah. We'll keep everybody more informed as it gets closer, but with the shooting of the movie and everything, a lot is up in the air, you know.
Okay, thank you.
Thank you.
Good morning.
Good morning.
I'm Rhonda.
Sorry?
Rhonda.
Jared.
Hi. Yesterday I had a total fangirl moment with Sandra on stage. She smiled and I forgot my question.
I can do that.
I really hope she kicks you in the shins for that one.
She forgot a question. Sorry, guys.
Who was the star that made you turn into a total fanboy? I mean,
Good
I
question.
had my moment with Sandy.
The first time would probably be, I mean, the name keeps coming up, it would be Peter O'Toole, you know? I mean, you go, I've seen you in movies. There's no proper way to be like, you know, they're saying, hi, Jared, this is Peter, no shh, you know. So I'd say that. And you just, what's terrible is I had to forget I was working with him in order to function. So after I was done working with him, I was like, I didn't enjoy it. I was, you know, because you can't think about that you're acting opposite a legend. You have to just go, I'm just acting opposite an actor. So, but I had a total fanboy moment. Like, can I get your picture? You know. Where did it go? Hey!
Hi there, I'm Gloria, and I don't have a question for you, because on 4 hours sleep, I can't think.
Better for me, less work, right?
So I'm going to tell you a little story. I think you're aware that the cops department they sold John Winchester's black truck.
I know.
But it went to a fan who lives down in the Dallas-Fort Worth area. She's a friend of mine. I visited Truckzilla on my way over here.
Nice.
He's beautiful, he's gorgeous, he went to a good home.
Is she taking care of him?
She's taking beautiful care of him. They're gonna work on the engine. It's like the carburetor's like missing parts. They drove at 2,300 miles on like 5 gallons of gas a mile.
Dang.
But it's still saying in the Supernatural family, and she's sharing with us, she's written a whole online account in LiveJournal. So I just want you to know that John's truck is still in the family.
I'm very happy to hear
He's
that.
cared for, he's loved. And
When I heard it got sold, I was so sad. Jensen and I heard it at the same time. We were like, what?
He's
But as long as
loved,
someone's
and
taking care of
he's
him.
in the Supernatural family. He's not lost.
Good. Tell her to keep care of him.
We will.
Thank you. Okay, last one, guys. I know, I'm sorry. Believe me, I'll talk up here all day long. I can do a song and dance. You got one.
What's going on with season 4?
I truly, that's easy, so we get another one. I have no idea. I told Eric to ask him, he's like, man, I don't know. So I think they're going to do a lot of that writing this summer. Otherwise, I'll let you know. From what he says, it's something about Mary Winchester. What is it? Lilith is the demon from Juice and Bolo. At the very last episode that aired before, she's a demon, she's a brand new demon that has the white eyes that we know she's very bad.
What did you talk to you about?
When?
In the episode.
Oh, she just said Lilith is a bad
They
demon.
did something.
I don't know. It's a good question. Maybe that powers can beat her, I think is what she said. Where did the mic go? Okay, last one.
Hi, Jared. I'm Gabby.
I'm Jared.
G'day, mate.
G'day, mate.
Actually, I want to say that I was stunned when I heard your original voice because I used to watch Supernatural in the dubbed German version. There you got a most softer voice and a little bit
Great. when they told me they were going to dub me with a German, I was like, sweet, I'm going to sound tough. Now she's telling me there's a German girl doing it. Fantastic. Dean! Who did that?
Not that high, but close to it, you know. Yeah. And kind of soft, you know. And so I was really like, my God.
Versetz uns wieder zurück zu diesem Dienstag oder Mittwoch, als alles anfing, bitte. Wir werden dich nicht verfolgen, ich schwöre.
Well, I can talk about the lower. That actually hurt my throat. To try so much for acting tough. Well, thank you.
And the question I have was, when you were shooting at the Paramount Studios to hunt down the studio ghost, I cracked up when they came up with a Gilmore joke. Was it something the writers did, or was it kind of your idea to put it in?
In the episode Hollywood Babylon, where we visit the Warner Brothers studio to go visit the Gilmore Girls set, which is funny because we shot it in Vancouver, not where they shot Gilmore Girls, but it was totally a writer's decision to put in Gilmore Girls and have me go, which is a fun little, you know, for people who don't know Gilmore Girls or do know Gilmore Girls. I find myself trying to talk lower now, trying to be really cool.
Thank you.
So is the writers. Yeah.
Thank you.
Thank you. Thank you guys. I think that means it's everything.
Give it up one more time. Jared Padalecki. Or as he's become affectionately known, Jared, before we go, we've got, we saved a really nice spot for you.
Draw a picture.
Oh yeah, look at that. Double the Jared. That's nice. That's good. All right. Silver and black. Pick one.
Draw the picture.
Yes. Second. Devil horns.
Not on the face.
Somebody's suggesting devil horns. I wonder why.
All right.
Oh, if you're gonna write on the, if you're gonna write on the main line, you probably need to.
No, I'll use silver.
Okay.
This has been the hardest thing of my day.
All right. And you know what's so cute? He and Sandy match. They're the only two that use silver.
I changed my mind.
Thank you once again. You know, I gotta say,